Good morning. Just doing a small microphone check. I'm loud and clear. Okay. Drop my pencil. Anyway, good morning. I'm a bit tired. Sorry. I slept in a little bit. Didn't mean to. I didn't hear my alarm. I found a small workaround regarding my avatar. I got it to talk, but it's using a different microphone, and it just sounds strange in my ears. That's the only way I can work around it. So, with that being said, I'm going to get started on Seiren. Actually, I forgot to name this. Yeah, set that up. Let's put it over here. There we go. Hello, I forgot today's Friday. I almost forgot that too. Doesn't feel like Friday. Yesterday didn't feel like Thursday either. I don't know how long you can be. It's okay. As long as you drop in and say hello. I'd also like if you would give my stream a like as well. If you have to leave, I would really appreciate that. I don't think I'm really awake, to be fair. Yes, yes, thank you very much. I'm gonna adjust this up. So what I'm doing today is my own OC. Who is Seiren. She is a succubus. Although I'm just gonna use these poses to dress her up. And I think this one has to be her default outfit. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what I'm bouncing off of. Let's see. I should draw her face first. Yeah. You're quite tired today. You woke up earlier because you thought maintenance was coming earlier, but no. Did you not get um, like a message or a phone call saying that they're gonna arrive? Usually they call at 8 a.m. sharp when when the ticket was made the day prior after hours, but this time no. Ugh. I see. Well, that's a little bit rude, isn't it? Forgive me, I'm gonna be a bit slow today. Don't know why I'm so groggy. But I'm gonna try to go as long as I can. Do a quick check. Yes. I don't know where all my energy went. Like, I slept well. I woke up fine. Maybe it's the heat that's getting to me again. Okay, the struggle is real. Yeah, sure is. Oh boy. But I'm sure you understand, like, that type of tired you get from heat. It just feels like a weird energy vampire. Been drawing a lot of realistic heads. What if it's turning out well here because of that? Oh, grab that. don't want to spend too much time on that. I forgot to pull up her reference. It's been a while since I last drew her. Let me see if I can open it. Okay, yeah, that was the last time I drew her. Well, I don't want to show too much because I don't want to get it ratioed. I just need a reference for her hair. Did this in one layer. Oops. That should be fine. It makes certain things a little bit easier. You did a doodle of your OC last night at the beach. I think last stream you said you wanted to do that too. Too tired to draw today. I think we're all too tired to do something. You're too tired. I'm too tired. Think about going to bed. Whoops. My eraser, no! Oh, I should actually fix this here. But yeah, like, isn't it weird how you have a good night's sleep and it still isn't enough? Even though what you said is like sounds really enjoyable, like drawing on the beach, that sounds incredibly relaxing, right? Relaxing, therapeutic, also sounds fun. But then it turns out that wasn't enough, which is like weird. I would love to be. I would love to like go to the beach and draw something. I don't want to spend too much time on this ear though. Just draw the basic shape. There. Never really been since you was a baby, despite not being far from the coast. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm really fucking angry. That was the last thing I read. Yes, you think you'll nap after maintenance comes, okay. You drew your OC at the beach. You wasn't really at the beach. You might go to the beach sometime this summer. So you were near the beach? Like, excuse me. Like, say the boardwalk? Or, what am I thinking about? Not the boardwalk. It's the grassy area before the beach. Or maybe perhaps you're near the road? I'm just trying to guess here. I've never really been since you were a baby, despite not being far from the coast. Okay, now I'm all cut up. I can't think of the word. There's this grassy area near the beach. We can't really call it the beach. Turn this way, you wouldn't see this much. You drew her if she was at the beach herself, and you spent 2 to 3 hours away from the beach itself. So that makes sense. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. You don't live that far from the coast, but it still will take you quite a bit of time to get there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. 2 to 3 hours away. Yeah, I think I got the information I needed. Kind of funny, but whenever you make a community post Friday, you don't get a notification until the end of the day. That's I don't know, that's YouTube is being strange. Maybe I should just do it a day in advance if that's the case. Um because that's probably why like people aren't showing up because they posted near the end of the day. I've once received a notification about someone going live 3 hours into their live. Like, are you serious? The live stream's almost over and you're notifying me now. Like, ugh. So I'm gonna do something about that. Excuse me. Oh, sweet earrings. Having this one. Two, three, five. I should put in the post. You know what? I'll put it in the post. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to simplify this. Hi Dharma, welcome to the stream. You do get on-time notifications when your stream starts, though. Oh yeah. Okay. I guess community posts aren't really that important to YouTube. Maybe that's the thing. By the way, Dharma, how have you been? Blues. What? What are you doing? Right. Over here. There we go. You've been good. You almost done doing your internship and preparing to go back. Okay, cool. New character you see, maybe. um. Well, she's new for the stream, I guess, but I haven't drawn her since last year. I think, yeah, this was like the most recent picture here on the left side of the screen. That was the last time I drew her. I wanted to do it again. We officially finished the Sonic one, which was last week. Uh, so I wanted to. So after I finished that one, I prepared a new slate. I prepared a new page, not a slate. Oh my god. Come on, brain. For me to do for several streams. You see I have several poses here. They're all going to be the same character again. I think making character sheets would help keep me focused. Ow, ow, ow. May I see? I need to make a new character sheet, but never wanted to. Oh, sorry. Let me zoom out a bit. More. There we go. So I have several poses I want her to be in, but every pose she's gonna have something new to wear. I believe with the Sonic one, outside of one sketch, she wore the same outfit. But this one, I'm gonna dress her up in different outfits. Right now, I'm making her default outfit, and everything else will be different. I haven't thought of the other ones yet, though. But I know this one's gonna be a more relaxed outfit. Like something she would wear at home. But right now, I'm making her, I guess, her gym outfit. I don't know if she really goes to a gym, but she does work out. The Sonic? The Sonic? Is that what you just wrote? Oh, by the way, if you guys do have to leave preemptively, I would appreciate it if you hit the like button on your way out. Even for those who are just dropping by, like, do me a solid and give me a like. I have to remember to say that. Already got a big like from me. Thank you. Because I know there are people who like to drop in and see what I'm doing, but they either lurk or they just pop in out of curiosity. Which I'm fine with either way, but it would help me a lot if I got a like on the stream. Can't type properly in English yet. There's so many thumbs up in the stream. Eraser, don't die. You can always have my thumb, Sarah, as long as you don't chop it. I think I'm gonna switch out to stylus. I bought the new one with more pressure sensitivity. Cool. Let me know how that works out. Well, of course, when it's more pressure sensitivity, you have to be a lot lighter with it. Be a lot gentler. I guess that is what I'm asking for, right? Like a thumb. Give this like a thumb. Give the stream a thumb. Be a bit bigger. There we go. That makes more sense. Norma Sarah might steal our fingerprints to do crimes. Hey, don't say that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. If you want a thumb, that would mean thumbs down too. Oh no. Oh no! That's true. Thumbs up only. If something is thumbs down, it would be considered controversial. Wait, hold on. Shorten this correctly. Maybe I should give her a different top. My halo reminds you of Paimon? Oh yeah, Paimon. Paimon? Paimon, excuse me. It's pronounced Paimon. I don't know, I don't play... What's it called? Genshin Impact, that's what it is. Excuse me, I'm a little bit slow. Like a different cut. Or maybe like a proper texture for the cut that I'm going for. Yeah, this makes more sense. Because I remember I squared this off here and it looked a little unnatural. Be more rounded as a fabric. have a drink of water. Water break. You know, that's a good idea. You know what? Let's have a water break. Moment BRB. I guess I was muted. Sorry about that. Sorry, I forgot I muted when I stepped away to get water. I didn't want to make too much noise when I was away from the computer. What I was saying was that drawing lines is kind of hard when you're still tired. Manus is coming. You can participate in stream though. Okay, okay. Have a nice day. You know what? Despite the clouds in the sky, it is a nice day. I hope y'all are having a nice day. Are y'all having a nice day? I know it's evening for some of you guys, so are you having a nice evening? was a nice day. A little hot though. You think today will be all right day? Your new phone finally comes in, which I've been needing. Oh, sorry, which you've been needing. You're using your old one right now, and it does charge if it's on while on the charger. Okay, I don't know why I'm struggling to read that. To be fair, guys, I don't have my glasses. I've been without my glasses for a week because they need repairing. I got a call last night saying that they're ready, but I'm gonna go pick them up on Sunday. So if I'm struggling to read anything, it's because my eyes are very tired. I am nearsighted, but it's very it's very exhausting for my eyes to read things for some strange reason. Okay, it will not charge while it's turned on and charging. Oh, wow. I think that just means that your phone's battery is at its end of its lifetime. I don't know how old your phone is. Is it more than is your phone's age more than let's say 3 years? Perhaps even longer. 4.5 years, yeah, that'll do it, yeah. My last phone was about 5 years old, and it was fine up until 2 years back. That's when it started to like really get run down. It can still, but unlike your problem where it won't charge even though it says it's charging, mine would charge, and it would charge pretty fast, but it would not hold a charge. This is why I say, let me unplug this. Speaking of which, I heard from a tech expert that when it comes to your cell phones or any of your devices, don't charge them up to 100% because that wears out the battery faster. You should charge them close to 90%. And let the battery drop as low as possible without quite hitting 1%. What's happening here? I don't quite remember the reasoning, but it has something to do with the ions in the battery that affects how it charges. So the battery will wear down quick. Uh, if you if you charge it to 100%, it will wear out quickly. But if you charge it to, let's say, 80 to 90, it won't drain as fast because it's never quite hitting that 100%. The battery will technically last longer, which is very strange concept, but it works. I have my phone set to battery charge, just stop charging around 90%, and that protects the battery. Yes, it does protect the battery. Erase this line because I don't need it. Also, try not to charge your phone as often. I had nights where I didn't charge my phone because I had a lot of battery left. I had about 50 to 40, and I was just not plugging in. So 2 rules of thumb: don't charge it as often. Don't charge it to 100%. Your dad has got all me paranoid about not charging your phone. You need to lure, learn, lure out of the mindset. Leave the mindset. Get out of the mindset. I'm trying to understand you. Get out of the mindset. Hey, I've had some pretty bad typos, so don't worry about it. But yeah, just what was his name? Sorry. It's Marquez Brownlee. He explains the whole battery thing. He's also on YouTube. He explains in great detail as to why you shouldn't charge at full battery. But if you do have a new phone, go into battery settings and see if you can do something about stopping the charge at a certain point in time. I think this looks correct, but let me make sure. That looks okay. I'm also really good on time, which means I have time to clean all this messy work here. You've been charging your phone while watching the stream. It went up to negative 70%. Really amazing. So happy with the new phone. I think he meant plus 70%. Wait, it went down? Went up? Time for the midnight meal, I guess. I do believe there are other ways to preserve your phone's battery if you're that worried about it. There's probably more factors that I'm not thinking about. But one thing for sure is that the power saver mode doesn't work as intended, so I don't use that at all. I remember my last phone, I used the power saving option, and I felt like it killed the battery faster. What does battery saver do? You have it on right now. I believe battery saver works like this, right? So what it does is that it puts background processes to sleep or just shuts them off. So if you have, I don't know what background process is, like let's say your email account. Let's say your email app is open, it would probably like slow that down a bit. Um Whatever social media you're on, it probably won't get refreshed. So it kind of like slows down things or puts them to sleep. Because this is an effort to save your battery. But in doing so, it makes certain things don't work properly. Um, Especially when you need them. And also, again, I've had an experience where the battery saver actually killed the battery. So it's... I don't know if they fixed that. But, yeah, it's just something to be careful about. If you think it's beneficial to you, then you should use it. But I would personally not recommend it. Especially if you feel that it doesn't do much to save your battery power. It looks weird without her horns. You only use it right now because it's the only way to charge your phone. Your battery goes down fast, but that could also be due to my phone being old. Yeah, I think that could be it too. Oh no. Not enough room for her horns here. Tall lady. I'll lower her a bit. Smidge. Okay. A bit more. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hmm. You're back with some popcorn. What did you miss? I'm really fussing with the with her hair again. I really do feel like that what was it? The Patrick meme where his brain is being fried. I can also go for some popcorn, but popcorn for breakfast is kind of strange. Well, popcorn in the morning is strange. True, you would have a protein bar, but ran out. I had some yogurt for my breakfast. I wish I had an egg instead, though. Speaking of eggs, I probably need to buy more eggs. I forgot to buy eggs the last time I went to the grocery store. It's fine. Wait, I also need milk. Lucky it's midnight, you guess. I guess that is kind of lucky, isn't it? At midnight, is it breakfast? Is it dinner? Is it a snack? It doesn't matter. It's anything you want it to be. Usually your aunt makes scrambled eggs, but lately they've been giving me stomach problems. I don't know how to tell her. Ooh. Uh, I don't know if you have an egg intolerance. Because egg intolerance is a thing, but also it could also be like, what's the problem? Mild indigestion from the fats in the eggs. I think that's what I'm thinking about. Indigestion. I know I can't deal with indigestion very well. So if you're excuse me, if you're sensitive to like fat, that might be the problem. Where's the ants? I don't wanna Maybe too much consuming them. I mean, I don't know. If you eat them every day and you suddenly become sick from it, then possibly you could probably develop a um, egg intolerance. I do recall if you eat them with certain things, it can make it worse. You only eat them on the weekends. I hope the eggs are okay. I don't think they're rotten. That would be strange. Uh, oh, you know what? Maybe it's because you haven't had water yet, and that's why it makes the eggs like make you feel kind of sick. There are times where foods make me sick, but if I have them before, no, if I have them after I've had some water, I feel fine. So it could be like mild dehydration because that's what happens when you wake up, you're dehydrated. So you should always have some water before you have anything else. Excuse me. You hate being dehydrated so much, it's the worst feeling ever, other than being, other than maybe nausea. Yeah. Does your portion, does your portion normal when eating them? I imagine scrambled eggs on average is just 2 eggs, but sometimes it's a matter of how much fat is going into them, like from the cooking oil, or what else is being eaten with the eggs. Like, let's say you have the eggs with an avocado or some fatty fish, which is, technically healthy, but if you have indigestion problems, that could probably be it. Because sometimes having too much fats that early in the morning can make you really sick. Because the thing about fats is that as much as they're demonized, they're the ones that's keeping you full. Besides fiber, you don't know how much your aunt cooks for everyone, so you should ask. She usually makes it with bacon, toast, and honestly, the bacon grease. Oh, the bacon grease could be attributing. Yeah, I think you found your problem there. So you have the egg yolk, which is the fatty part of the egg, and the bacon grease and the bacon. Yeah, that's gonna do it to you. I don't know, but eggs and bacon grease are really good though. Oh, this is okay. You love bacon too much to cut it out. Well, it's if you're only eating bacon on the weekends, then I'm sure it's fine. Personally speaking, I don't eat bacon as much. I have some in the fridge, which I often forget about. Um, but yeah, I do like cooking it with breakfast or cooking it with dinner. Maybe I should use them for dinner tonight. Actually, I gotta use the bacon before it goes bad. Basically, I might just use it with dinner. Yeah, you only eat bacon on weekends. Although maybe randomly once a month for dinner with rice or something. We eat rice a bunch for some reason. My younger brothers aren't big pasta fans. I don't understand. Not a pasta fan, but pasta's so good. I freaking love pasta. Guess to each their own. Whoa, getting a bit too thick. You love pasta. Your aunt wants to make tortellini soon. I'm glad I got me lactose relief pills because Alfredo sauce kills. Oh, you're also lactose intolerant. Yeah, I understand that very well. Oh man, Alfredo sauce is so good. I think that's the reason why I've switched from Alfredo to carbonara. While it still has dairy in it, it's not as bad as my on my stomach. Granted, it still uses butter, but um, it uses like it uses Parmesan and not cream sauce, and that's how I can get away with my stomach not hurting as much. But Alfredo sauce, that's gonna obliterate me. Rice. Your mom gets the 50-pound bag from the World Market for your birthday. You had a big piece of cake and was terrified, but your sister came in clutch with lactose relief pills. Oh no! uh, weird. I should wear a skirt. It's probably a bad idea. That's one more thing I gotta think about. Let's just give her the shorts. Excuse me. Hmm. I really want to make this a high waist. Seam has- This makes sense. I wonder if the seam is a bit too distracting. Maybe. I think so. Hmm. The seam over here. Sorry, I'm looking up an athletic wear website just to give me an idea of how I want to dress her. Thinking the shorts should be a bit longer. Yeah, the picture I'm looking at, the shorts are too short. I'm gonna make them a bit longer. There we go. I have room to do what I want. Fantastic. What website? What the F? There's a turtle. Turtle? 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 Poodle? No. Okay, the website I'm looking at is called popflex.com. Let me see if I can. It should be safe. It's just clothing. I'm looking at this specifically. But this woman's shorts are a little bit too short, so I'm making them longer for me. There's a gate turtles can't get through on the opposite side. I don't know what to do. The gate turtle? Are you trapped where you are? You might have to wait for the turtle to leave. There are gate turtles. Can't get through. It's on the opposites. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. Be patient, I guess? There's a gate where turtles can't go through. Oh. So how do they wind up there? Oh, these turtles are pretty crafty. Yeah. Right. There we go. Oh, good. Okay, you want to help the dude out, but you don't want to get attacked. Is that a snapping turtle? It's not a snapping turtle, but you're nervous. Dude has claws. I think it's fine if you approach the turtle from behind. You should be safe. Just be very careful because, you know, it's still a little animal that can, like, react to you touching it. I mean, that's what I've seen other people do. They pick up turtles from behind so that the turtle doesn't... Well, the turtle can't actually reach back and do anything to you. You just have to be mindful of its feet. Is the turtle has green and maybe yellow stripe? Like on its neck or on its limbs. Make sure it doesn't has a katana or a mask. Oh my gosh. It's not a ninja turtle. And Ninja Turtles only come out at night. Let's be fair. Much. Oh. Ooh. Good night, guys, or day. See you later, Sarah. Waiting for your notification again. Take care, Dharma. Sleep well. Hey, you got it out. You're back. Oh, great. Everyone's nice and safe. No one is as bad as you said. Excuse me. Most turtles are harmless. Most of them. Unless it's a Ninja Turtle. Then you have a lot to worry about. Hand. too short. I think? Yeah. It's too short. Excuse me. You remember if you used to sit with your feet in a pond in your neighborhood and turtles would think your toes were food and bite them, but never actually hurt me? It was funny though. Your toes got bitten? Oh my gosh. That sounds so cute. I imagine getting your toes bitten by anything would hurt though. I guess they don't bite too hard. Granted, they probably don't because they chew on mostly leafy greens, so there's no need to bite as hard. Maybe that's the reason it didn't hurt as much. Yada yadaing this hand here. Maybe later I can put some fingernails on it. I think I did the same with this one. Yeah, I gave her fingernails. It was cute. There was a bunch of them, but yeah, it wasn't a hard bite. Plus, they were hesitant. Oh, yeah. That would be it. Turtles would be hesitant to bite things that they're not familiar with. But if it was a crab, they would pinch without hesitation. And they will pinch really hard. So be lucky you weren't pinched by a crab. They have zero incentive to be gentle. I wonder if I should give her the leggings. But I don't know if I want to draw that stripe here. Okay. Shoot, I just immediately see a mistake. Oh boy. How's it going? Looking good, thank you. I'm just doing a lot of cleaning up right now because I just finished this. I think I just finished this pose. Lily's dressing her up. It's a little messy in some spots. But I left some stuff in because I wanted to make sure I understood what I'm looking at. It's kind of important to do. Just leaving some shadow shapes in some places. Put that in later. Form is always the most important part, yeah. Sure is. I think I might stop soon-ish. It's not that because I want to, it's because I'm just getting very tired. I've been tired since I started, which is alarming. I'm not really waking up. Tired, late. Oh, it's not a late night here. It's actually morning here. But it's just strange that despite the fact that I got up early, I'm still not alert yet. Like, I've had something to eat, I had my coffee, and yet I'm still groggy as heck. Wait, wasn't this different? I think I put two... I think it was two studs in this ear. I don't know. All I remember is that I made her ears a bit asymmetrical when it comes to her piercings anyway. You gotta go though, bye. See you later, Helio. Take care. Did I have a late night? Oh, no, I didn't have a late night. I actually went to bed early, which is why I don't understand why I'm tired. Maybe because I missed my alarm. I got out of bed like an hour and a half later. I think that's why I'm tired. Normally I'm trying to get up at 6, but for some reason I just didn't hear my alarm. Like, at all. You got carried away with drawing last Saturday. Kept going until 3 in the morning. I can't do that anymore. Not. I just can't do that anymore. I get tired by 9 in the evening. So that's just crazy. You get it, but you got into your zen-like state when you draw, it becomes addictive. Your heart rate lowers and nothing matters in that period. Usually stop when the iPad tells me it's out of a charge. Ah, someday I will hit that flow state. Because I know exactly what you're talking about. But I have too many outside distractions and nothing seems to leave me alone. Even when I am alone. So one day I'll hit that flow state. Making some corrections here. In this case, plug it in and continue. I will shout cross my fingers for you. There's nothing quite like it. Everyone says it's the most amazing thing ever. It is a dopamine hit. I will admit that. Um, but yeah, someday I'll hit it. This is why sometimes I feel like I wish the hyperbolic time chamber was a real thing. I can just hop into that and just get into a flow state. I can't anime be real. Look at her other eyelashes. You think your brain just likes figuring things out, hyperthinking or something like that. Hyperthinking? Are you really hyperthinking when you're in a zen state, though? That doesn't sound conducive of what you're talking about. I imagine when you're in a flow state, you're thinking quickly without being conscious of it. It used to happen all the time in uni. It's good, but You can lose hours, or one extreme occasion, I worked nonstop for 3 days. I don't know what it is, but it's speculating. Spectacular? Is that what you mean? Excuse me. I was in the throes of a creative brief and just kept coming with new things I wanted to do. Your mind wouldn't rest even when your body wanted to. No, I'm just guessing all. That's crazy. Hmm. Maybe the last time I was in a flow state was when I was gaming. I forgot which game though. Really want to get into a flow state when I draw though. Maybe I sort of achieve it on stream, but not really, because I'm stopping to talk to you guys. Hey, there she is. Gosh, I made her very tall. You've only felt it when you walked into uni to hand in the project. You had to present it to the class. Your lecturer came out and said I looked ill and brought me a piece of toast and gave me some water. No food, no drink, no sleep for 3 days. It's hard to do when people talk. Yeah. My art streams are mostly dead over on Twitch, though. This is why I'm like a bit jealous of those art streamers who don't talk at all. But it's mostly because of a language barrier, but they don't talk at all, and they just keep drawing and drawing and drawing. And the only time you know they're talking is if you were to look into the chat. And that's the only time you know that they're out of their flow state. And you see their what's it called? The OP in the chat. I'm like, oh, so you do realize what your chat is saying, because they're just talking to each other at that point, because they realize you're not really paying attention. In my case, you go into a zone and check the chat. Yeah, like just check the chat occasionally and see if they're at least behaving themselves, which is not a problem here for me. Granted, my chat is pretty slow, which is fine. Like, given the time I go live, which is a preferable time. It seems my chat is most active in the morning anyway. You have a pretty chill vibe, that's why I came back. Thanks for returning. There we go. You love chilling and chatting with artists. Thanks for chilling and chatting with me. I'm sure they appreciate it. It's kind of lonely out here. It's a bit more detailed. Okay. Especially when I started around what time was that? Around the first hour. It's a bit lonesome. That looks more realistic. For this side. You know what? Crazy. Don't mention it. Yeah, it can be, but you get work done when things are quiet. That is very true. You get a lot of work done when you're not distracted. I want to give this sleeve a bit of more crumple look. Well, I guess that's something I appreciate from you, TCG. Like, oh, sorry, TCG Stitch. That's your full username. Like, you do have a lot of good points, but I should remember that streaming is a workflow balance. Here, here. There we go. Now that looks more realistic. Ooh. Your art streams are about you learning, figuring things out. If people come by, I'll always welcome them. You have a boatload of life lessons learned the hard way. You only learn by your own mistakes. That is true. Or you can learn from other people's mistakes, which is something I also do. There's a reason why there are certain people who are called cautionary tales, and people should take that to heart. Always learn from someone else's mistakes so you can avoid those as well. Mine were quite epic though when they were happening. They tend to imprint themselves quick. Oh, so you learn really quickly, huh? Excuse me. I didn't mean to cough, but yeah. Oops. There we go. But man, isn't it great when you learn from your mistakes and when you see it happening as it's happening, you can quickly like fix it. Like what I'm doing right here, I'm fixing all the mistakes I'm making because I felt this sleeve was a bit meh. Felt like it should have more wrinkles. As like you said, art is about failure. At least to me, you fail and you know what not to do next. there's nothing wrong with mistakes. I say I make them big, get them out of your system. um, yeah, that's true, but what I learned from an instructor is like he says to catch your mistakes as soon as possible, and yeah, as you said, get them out of your system, but catch them as soon as possible, and then you learn not to make them anymore. But that doesn't mean you won't make any more. You just make different mistakes. Like my mistakes stem from my lack of remembering certain things. So that's why I make certain mistakes. Because I don't remember the mistake from the first iteration of it. This is why I'm making it both a hobby and a habit to write certain things down. So that I can better remember these things. Just needs a bit more love, feel. As a bent arm. Yep, exactly. So make them big and get them out of your system. But my mistakes are not that big. Maybe they are a little bit big. Maybe they're big to me. I don't know. Now it looks better. Much better. Oh no, I'm yawning again. Oh crap. We all have our own approach at the end of the day. Mine has been learning what not to do and learning it. You still make mistakes, but I see a lot of what you didn't do first. A million percent. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say a billion mistakes because I can't read numbers right at the moment. So you brace them, my little. It's all about how you work through your problems, right? Excuse me. Try not to yawn as much, but it's really hard to do. You've made so many mistakes, made you a little wiser, though. That is the result of learning from your mistakes, right? Or, as I said, other people's mistakes. You do get wiser. Let me keep it simple. Oops. I erased some of her hair. Wow, okay. There we go. Alright. That is... What the hell? You know what? Close this lady right here. Alright. There we go. It's a nice sitting pose. Yeah, thank you. I just need to do this so that I can see what I have to do left. I haven't picked which one I want to color at the end because I'm trying to make a habit of coloring at least one of these poses once I finish all these sketches. I've done it already with the first character sheet. So, I guess when I get there, I'll figure it out. Next stream will be, I guess, this one. This one right next to it. Oh, you want to see the first sheet? Sure. Let me, bring that back up. Can you see everything? Oh, yeah. This was the first sheet. This is my friend's OC, so I did it as a precursor to everything. So I drew a lot of things. This is the initial character design, so I know where I'm working from. And then I made semi-realistic, this back pose, this front pose, this is the one I save for last for coloring. And I just made a lot of interesting personality traits towards the right side. Yeah, I saw you starting this one. Thank you. So I want to get into a habit of my streams being like this, where I just make a character sheet and I draw bits of their personality, like the shyness, the anxiety, the spell casting, just being tired. And from there, I got this inspiration from Reno Tuna, who does the same thing with his character development. He makes character sheets for fun, to be fair. I think you can find them on his Instagram and on his Twitter. I don't know where else he posts. But it's Reno Tuna, if you want to look it up. Yes. Dynamic sheets as opposed to stag poses. Exactly. And it also helps with the creative juices, because I've been mostly studying figure drawing and head study, but I feel like I haven't been applying it. So I'm just applying what I've learned so far over the years here on my streams. And I want to do it with my own character, because I realized I haven't drawn her since last year. And that's a bit of a problem, because she was like one of the more interesting and the more enjoyable drawing I had on stream. I remember I did a portrait of her and I did a full body of her. And that's all I can remember so far. But I wanted to settle on this design for her. I don't know what other outfits I'm going to make. But I do know for the sitting pose, I want her to be in loungewear, or she's just in relaxed clothing. It's nice. Yes, it is nice. I'd say, oh, I have a good command of it. Thank you. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna stop soon, because I really need to do something about this fatigue. Which one am I going to color? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I should just save it for last to see which one I like the most and decide which one I want to color. Because I know that's the one that's going to pop out, just like the last one with Sonique. So when I finish all of these, I'll pick which one that I want to color. So yeah. Glad you could catch the end of it at least. Yeah, I'm glad you were to join me. Excuse me. Hopefully next week I'll be a lot more alert and not as tired. But at least I was glad that I was able to finish this first pose here on the left side. Your stream makes me want to draw a little sadly work. Oh, okay. That's understandable. Work takes priority over everything. This is why I'm glad I have Fridays off. At least Friday mornings. Like, sometimes I have to do other things in the afternoon. But with that being said, excuse me. I didn't mean to yawn in your ear. With that being said, thank you for joining me. Thank you for participating in chat. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button. And until we meet again, stay safe and take care.